Yes, evening everybody. Believe it or not, I've just had an hour's kip because I still feel great for what I've done to Scotty. So I'm sleeping like a baby now. Put that in your pipes and smoke it. Because you're definitely smoking something. By the looks of you this morning, where'd you sweet that? Early morning. And see myself having to come to Liverpool and help you out as well. What's going on? Anyway, I'm not going to reply to my boyfriend because it's the only way he's going to get any views, getting a back and forth, right? I won't do that. I've got plans for you, boy. I've got plans for you. Yeah. I think some little divvy forgets where I'm at in a fortnight. Do you know what I mean? So fucking find out, sunshine. Anyway, I'm going to do a live tonight. 9 o'clock. Topic. I think the topic's going to be certain individuals who are accusing me of doing wrong things to a vulnerable person. Yeah, that's the topic, because I don't like that. I don't like people saying that I'm in the wrong for trying to help someone. I think that is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous fucking shite to spout. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've got to be in my bonnet with yous. Listen, I was a nice caring sheriff last week. Listen, I'm a nice caring sheriff. Full stop, right? But when people start having being dickheads like that, I change from that to the nasty, horrible sheriff who's going to start beating heads in, right? Simple as that, right? Like a switch, BOSH. Then I go back to nice caring sheriff. We're usually not getting a nice caring sheriff because you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Only people, right? Only nice people deserve the nice caring sheriff. 99% of the people on here are. Look at them videos you've done. You silly little girl, right? Have you read your own comments on your own videos? Wow. No wonder you don't put many out. Even I'd be, even a sheriff would be a bit, I don't know. I think I'd even have to think twice about getting rid of my channel if I was getting as many negative comments as that. But you deserve it, darling. Listen, you deserve it. Coming out like that and talking shite like that. When all everyone's trying to do is help people, especially without having a clue what's going on. You're doing it wrong, we need professional. Right, Scotty cannot get professional at this moment in time. I'm not saying that there's not going to be a point where he can't, where he can get it. Sorry, he might be able to get it. It might be weeks, it might be months. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I don't know how long the waiting list is. But where do you think he was yesterday? He was at a meeting with his key worker who tries to sort this stuff out. But again, for her, it's a massive fight for her because there's just not spaces for people. There's just not enough spaces for the amount of people that are bad. There's not enough, there's no housing, or very little housing for people who are, well, to be honest, I'll put it this way, for English people who live here. Do you know what I mean? Listen, that's just the sad truth of it, isn't it? It's a sad truth of it. So it's not as if me and Paddy are trying to be doctors and whatever, right? We're not. Certainly not, right? And you're going about saying he's going to die in there, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Scotty's still got his medication. Nobody has said to Scotty, you can't have your medication whatsoever. Scotty's still be taking his medication, right? For as long as he needs to take his medication for. So I don't know where you're going with all this cold turkey and that. Do you know what I mean? Scotty's choice is wants to get off the Valium and all that, right? The Valium and that, right? And that's Scotty's choice. No one's making him do it, right? He wants to be there. The fucking, why can't you get into your thick heads, right? That kid is over the moon at the minute. Listen, no, he's on a 5-star hotel because he's not foreign, right? But he's happy. He's got company, and the company he's got is not somebody he's going to be able to get his fixes off. Or, well, I say the fixes, the naughty fixes. Do you know what I mean? The illegal ones. So he's in a safe spot. There's no temptation round there to get into this. Scotty is saying this himself. It's not me and Paddy talking shite. Scotty is saying this himself. If you sit and listen, instead of just barking shite out, listen to the lad. He's at the point now where he's starting to try and change his life, right? Listen, he might have hiccups and stuff along the way. He probably will. I hope not, but listen, it happens. But Scotty is trying, and Scotty I think he's realised, right? He's at an age now. There's no turning back. It's either now or never, isn't it? Right? And I think he's realised, look, I've got a little bit of support here. But he hasn't got a little bit of support, to be fair. He's got a massive, massive, massive bit of support with everybody on here who's behind him as well. And he knows this because Paddy's letting him know, and he's sitting there and he can see all the lovely messages towards him and the good luck messages and people trying to help out and stuff, right? He can see this himself and he's overwhelmed with it, right? So he's trying his best because he wants to. He does want to change. But when you've got nobody positive round you, it's not going to happen, is it? But that's changed now for him. He's in a safe place with a positive person around him and all these other positive people who are on the internet sending him good wishes. So all these negative things, right, regardless if you think you're saying it for the right reasons and that, Scotty doesn't want to hear these things, man. Why should he? He's in a happy place, doing his thing, with Pad. Why is there any negativity coming from this? There shouldn't be. Listen, I will apologise, like I say, I shouldn't have talked like I did about you, Amy, right? Even though you've really pissed me off, right? Because no, I don't, and I do advocate about not doing, talking like that to women, I do. So I've shot myself in the foot there, right? But for you to go on like you're going on, and pretending that you want Scotty to get better. On one breath, right, you turned around and said, I only want Scotty to get better. But then the next sentence you came out with was, but why doesn't he use his own money? Why doesn't he do this? Why doesn't he do that? He is a drug addict. All his drugs went on, all his money was going on drugs and stuff, right? We found him, and he's not going to be spending that money on drugs anymore. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Listen, I know for a fact, right, when Scotty got dropped off in Newcastle, right, the other day, when he went to go and see his key worker, I knew he had about, I don't know how much money he had, but I know he had about over 30 quid. I know he had over £30, right, because the night before, he stayed in a hotel. Right? He spent, I can't remember how many nights on the streets, and that was the last of his money. He didn't have to come back. He could have went, got whatever drugs he wanted with this money he had, and not come back. He went, he spoke to his key worker, he got things put in place. And he done that himself. I wasn't stood behind him making him do it. Paddy wasn't. Scotty done it because he wants to do it. So why people just give us a break? Do you know what I mean? Like I said, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind. I don't mind arguments and that, because I'll still argue with your stupid little goofy boyfriend. Do you know what I mean? Asking me to fight him on shows. Who the fuck's going to pay him to be on a show? Who wants to watch him? Well, I bet you do. People will want to watch him, right? Listen, don't you worry about it, right? I'm not going to be doing any videos about him, right? Because it's all he wants, because nobody watches his channel. But if he's got a back and forth, it might get a few more views. It's not going to happen with me, right? He knows the crack. And yes, I certainly will message you. Like I say, you be careful what you wish for you, right? Because you might think, oh, I'm down Liverpool. I'll say what I want there, all the way up there in the northeast. People travel. I've got friends all over, right? I go to see my friends all over. And it won't be long till I'm in that area. So guess what? I'll take you up on an offer. I've took you up on an offer, right? And I will be in touch. Believe me, I will be in touch. But it'll be when it'll be when I can be asked, right? And believe me, I will be in touch. And if you do what you say you're going to do, and you turn up, I'll be quite happy with that. And I will have a little tiny bit of respect for you if you do that. Because I'm busting to just put my fucking hand straight down your fucking throat. Sheriff's badge straight down your fucking throat. Dingbat, right? In fact, I'll probably just slap you. Because you're like a fucking toothpick, you horrible little mongoloid cunt. So yeah, it's not over, but I will not be doing videos about you, right? Simple as that. No more videos about you. You're not getting any views with having a backwards and forward for me. No, you're not. You're just an absolute piece of shit. So, yeah, stay by your phone, because the sheriff's on his fucking way very shortly. BOSH.